the flu. I've been home for like a whole week.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm better.
Okay.
So how
Well,
are you?
that's good. I'm good. I'm hanging out with you today. What's better than that?
Yeah, I see you're very busy with everything with the house and your work and
Oh,
wow.
it's been chaos the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping it tones down soon. I felt so bad. Martin was here for a couple of days with John, and I didn't even get to see him. Like, before. I mean, they were only here for like a weekend, but like I got back from WPPI like the same day they flew in, and I didn't even get to see him off. I felt really bad, but I'm gonna see him in London.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
But yeah, it's good. Better to be busy than bored, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to see what you brought. I've been seeing all your stuff in your Sphere 1.
Ooh. Let's
Judging harshly, we're in Sphere 1 now, so I'm being brutal.
Yeah, I've been struggling. I've been sort of working on some pictures, like trying composites and textures, and then I realized that I have to just leave them. And yeah, you can't know until you've done them. Which ones you will select, so you just have to do it. And I learned a lot.
Well,
Like,
that's good.
yeah, get it right in the camera. Don't fix it in Photoshop.
I don't abide by that rule all the time. I think you should know both. Know how to get it right in camera and know how to fix it in Photoshop when you don't. And I don't care as long as you get it right, but I will tell you that it's easier to get it right in camera and you won't spend 8 hours in Photoshop that way. So
I can see that. Like the lighting, when I get the lighting right, then it looks much nicer, more natural. But
yeah.
I'd love to be able to do those amazing composites sometime in the future. So I've just started to fiddle around to fix things and so.
Cool. Okay, well let's see what you got. Go ahead and click this screen share.
Okay, let's see. Which one is that now? Chat.
So it's up at the top in the green square with the little arrow.
Like.
And then remind me, because we're in like super critique mode. I'm doing a bunch of them today. So what was your level 14?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, what were you supposed to bring? Because everybody's bringing different stuff.
I have my exhibition in a month time. So.
Oh, that's right. So these are the ones you're bringing to exhibition.
Yeah. So I picked out 15. So which hopefully will be. I can always change my mind, but yeah, this is my selection that I came up with today. So. Yeah, and I have a backup selection. I'd like to do it like this to do it like I'll show you the selection first. So like on a meta level.
Okay. Well, I'm still seeing me on your screen. There we go. Okay. Very cool.
This is my my candidates for this level, and here's my backup. So let's start here. Just to have a look like from above, so I can see like this one sticks out. But
how many images are you bringing to your
15.
show? How many do you have on the walls?
15.
Okay, so we're selecting your final 15.
Yeah, there is approximately 15. That's my guess. That's my target. Might be one more or one less. I don't know yet. So judging from like the whole perspective, I really wanted to, as you were sort of stressing that that the whole selection has to stick together. So I've had that focus from a long time now, just to be able to make a good selection and to focus on which pictures to choose. And as you can see, there's sticking out. Or one less. I don't know yet.
So you have
the whole perspective. Oh, I gotta. I really get my. As you were sort of stressing. I hear myself.
Okay, so you have the Yeah, you have the screen open that's actually playing. You have the window open that's playing the critique right now. Somewhere on your story, you just have to close that.
To focus on which pictures to.
There you go. Yeah, that one. Get rid of that.
Okay, thanks. That was
there.
Weird.
We go.
Oh, okay. So, okay, this is the selection then. So,
okay.
I have like, these are like group shots and theatrical stuff here, and then I have my portraits here, and they're mainly black and white portraits, and 2 of them are in color. So do you want to start?
Okay, so the color ones stick out.
Yeah, but I still like.
Well, let's talk about them as a collection as a whole, and then we'll work on the individual merit of the individual photograph. Because when you're doing a showing or a gallery exhibition, it's a collection. It's like when fashion designers have their spring line. There's a theme throughout it, so you don't want to dilute the ties of the photographs by having too much info. So just looking at them as a collection right now, one, you have a lot of black and white portraits, so the color ones are really, really sticking out. So those may be the ones to go, or you may have to add others in so that it works as portraits and it's not necessarily a black and white portrait collection. But if you were going to narrow it down to, say, 9 portraits and cut out the whole first row, those 2 would stick out like sore thumbs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. Why I did it, it's like...
Okay, so and this is really, really tough because it may be your very favorite photograph, but if it doesn't work as part of the collection, then it confuses the viewer as to the theme of your work. You want them to be able to pick out your work, which I'm not necessarily opposed to, because I really love this photo of her with the open mouth, and I think that's one of your strongest shots. But it does, just looking at the collection as a whole, that one sticks out more than any other photograph.
Yeah. I was hesitating to bring it in, but so I just suddenly, when I fiddled around in Lightroom this with the presets, and this thing came out, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's a new avenue to follow in the future. Maybe it shouldn't come here. I don't know. Because the black and white version is not as good. It doesn't...
Yeah, and sometimes that's it. It's beautiful in color. I love it as a photograph. Do you see how it sticks out from every other photo in the collection now?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm yeah. And and even these ones, they're not the same. They're black and white, but
no, they're not.
So there's still a variety in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how strict I have to be.
Well, the other thing, it doesn't have to be incredibly strict, but you need to be able to look at them and know that they're yours, and there has to be common threads. So you have to find the thread that connects you to each of the images. So if we were doing just the bottom 2 rows, it would be really tough to keep that one in because it's the only one that doesn't fit the series. Like the common thread for the rest of them is black and white, and even the other one that's in color is in more of a muted tone.
Yeah.
So it's the gracing in between black and white and color. So that's the only one that really, really jumps out. On the other hand, it really stands out as an individual photograph, so that would be the one that everyone was drawn towards. So there's also this thing where, like, if you have a gallery room where you have 3 walls, you could put all the other images on the 2 walls leading in, and she could be a huge print and the only one that's on that wall because she's the star of the show.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. So there are actually...
Does that make sense?
Yeah, there are 3 walls on that in that place. A long one and a two smaller ones.
We have a really bad connection. You're breaking up really bad.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
So, Do me a favor real quick, Lars, and just exit out of the hangout and then come back in because I'm having a really hard time understanding you. I think we just have a bad connection.
Okay. Yep. So I find one.
Hmm. There we go. Holy crap. It worked. I think it worked. Isn't this fun? Technical difficulties. I love it. Let's see here. Is it working? Okay, so now we just need Lars to jump back in, and we'll be all set. Ay. Never a dull moment. Let's try this again. Man, Google and I, we do not get along. Google's telling Lars he's not allowed in now. You're not allowed into your own critique, Lars. I told you I was going to keep you at Sphere 1 forever. So we might have to actually disconnect this and just start a whole new hangout because it's not letting him in. Yay. Super fun. Okay. Well, then I'm going to just do that. Okay, so I can't get Lars in here, so I'm going to disconnect, and you guys are going to get another invite in like 2.5 seconds, and you can come and join us over there.